All right, today we're going to talk about something ridiculous. Not this, but it's related.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
But first I was going to talk about like why I haven't had any videos out lately. I've actually started working on a new comic that I'm writing and drawing. It's called Settle. I've talked about it a little bit on Twitter, but not much. But it's like a sci-fi western, which is kind of a new thing for me. I've mostly done like all ages comics. But this is actually going to be a little outside of all ages. Not anything too crazy, but anyway, that's what I've been doing lately. I've got 2 more like New Gods videos that me and Tim have recorded. I just need to edit those and get those together. But first, I wanted to do the video about this. But anyway, you'll be seeing, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll talk more about this new comic called Settle. This is the only image I've released of it so far on Twitter because I've just started working on it. But it's about a farming colony in deep space, and the colony it's like this settlement that's run by an old man who has this dark, mysterious past, and he's working his last job before his retirement. And it's like his last week that he's on the job, and his last week does not go well. So I'll talk more about that as we go on. But so this video is about something that I came across on eBay, and I didn't know about it. So I don't know. I guess this came out like around the time of New Mutants X-Force and all that stuff. And this was, if you've watched any of my videos, especially the one on Image and Youngblood, then you know my affinity for Rob Liefled. But this is a thing I did not know about, but I bought one. I got it pretty cheap. So what this is, it's like one of those portfolio kind of like print things that you could order back in the day. And this, what it is, it's like black and white reproductions of some of the covers and stuff from X-Force. And I'm more into like, if there's much of a difference, I'm more into like Rob's work on New Mutants. I thought it was a little better. But I I love X-Force. So this is sealed. It's never been opened, and we're gonna open it up. I got an idea of what's in here because I saw other auctions that were, opened up and stuff. But I didn't. I actually thought it was bigger. When I got it in the mail, I was a little surprised. But because it's about the size, I think, of a comic, maybe smaller. I'm not sure how big the prints are, but that's actually fine because it's going to be like kind of annoying to store something that big anyway. So it's fine that it was smaller. But let's do this. Let's cut this open. It's like actually sealed. And a sticker. Let's just cut straight through that. I'm trying to do this without damaging anything inside. I don't know what it retailed for. If anyone knows what this retailed for, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter or something. Like, if this is something that you had or you wanted even, let me know because I'm interested. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's way smaller than I thought, but boy, that's pretty cool. So, what you get is, they're like kind of like a cardstock. Oh, it's a little glossy too. Interesting. The only thing I don't really like about them, because there was a Youngblood one that they released as well, and it didn't have the logo and stuff on it. And I wish these were like that, but that's pretty cool. So to compare compare it to the original size here, I still have like literally like I don't know how many issues still bagged of X-Force #1 that I have, but that's it compared. So it's like a little mini print cardstock, but you can really kind of like take in the black and white goodness here. So it's issue X-Force 1. This is X-Force 2. This issue became a little pricey because it's like Deadpool's second appearance, I guess. But I picked it up off the stands many years ago when it came out. So this is number 3. Again, I can kind of like show you the comparison to the original, so it's a lot smaller. That's about my only disappointment, is that it has these logo treatments on it. I would rather have just seen the artwork. And the artwork's a little blown out. Like if you look at Cable's hair here, like you're losing a lot of detail. So the prints aren't amazing. I can't imagine like how much money they would make on stuff like this. It's just, I mean, they could just churn these out. And I wonder if Liefeld knew, I mean, I assume he knew about it, but I wonder if he got any money, or maybe this was another another thing on the long list of grievances as to why they all left, because they weren't seeing money from stuff like this. I don't know, but it'd be nice to find out. But yeah, this is number 4. This is the Sideways issue. That's the crossover with Spider-Man right before Todd left. Actually, this is a great issue. The coloring is really good. Kind of legendary on that issue. Well, these are pretty great. The other thing, so this is number 5. That's nice. Whatever. But the other thing was it had this. This is one of the things. It had like an exclusive artwork that has never been printed anywhere, and I've never seen this. So this was one of the reasons I wanted it. Again, utterly ridiculous, but this is great. The way he would always just draw Warpath kind of looming in the background with like, I guess that's one of his legs, but like no concern as to like where his body is or how it got there. I love it. I know everyone's got, you know, opinions about Liefeld. I get it. If you've watched my Liefeld video, I talk about all that, where it's like, I know, you know, what people, the things he says on Twitter these days, or, you know, the things he did to the industry. I get all that. I understand. It doesn't, it doesn't change the fact that I loved this stuff when I was a kid, and it means something to me now. But, all right, so the other thing that's in here, so you get that original piece of artwork, but there's also this, which is, the reproduction is so bad on these. It's like a little uncut, I guess, trading card thing of the covers in color, and also that exclusive thing. But oh my gosh, the reproduction quality on these is so bad. It's really bad. But again, I don't care. So like I said, I don't know what it retailed for. I don't think it says, like, this has a tag of like $15, but that's not what that's not original price tag. I got it for like $8 on Twitter or on eBay. Sealed, which is pretty good, you know, for something sealed. I saw some of them, people trying to sell them for like $20 or something, but I bet that's what it retailed for, somewhere around $20. But yeah, I wasn't paying that. But anyway, I just wanted to do a short video to show you this stuff. This piece is great. This to me, that more so than the rest of it. Like the cover to number 1, having that plus this, because this cover to number 1 was such a huge piece of art for me when I was younger, but having these 2 pieces is pretty cool. I do wish there had been a New Mutants one. I would have preferred that. But anyway, so it's called Liefeld, original Rob Liefeld artwork, Keepsake Collection, X-Force Keepsake Collection. And there's, whoever made this, Comic Images, I guess, they made almost an exact same thing for when Youngblood came out. And so this one's dated like 1991. So they made, I think there's another, I know there's at least 2 Youngblood ones. There might be 2 X-Force ones, I'm not sure. But fun little thing to pick up if you're like me and you're interested in such things. I imagine there might be like a Todd McFarlane version. I know there's like they did those like VHS recordings of them. There was a lot of things like memorabilia like this that you could pick up at the time. But anyway, this is one that I didn't know about, which kind of surprised me. All right, well, that's it. Just a short little thing to talk about this ridiculous thing that I bought. So more videos coming soon. If you want to hear more about my new comic, Settle, just follow me on Twitter. I'll be talking about it. And that's it. Bye.